Howdy, folks. It is a lovely day out here, and I decided it's finally about time to get out and do some fishing. I haven't done any since I got back from Florida. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks now, something like that. And since it's so lovely and spring and everything is breeding, I decided that I'm gonna go try to find some sunfish beds. And they should still be on beds. So I'm at my favorite little park, my favorite little creek that runs through it, and we're just gonna kind of walk around the banks and look for some real dirt and silty areas that have little beds dug up in them for the sunfish. And yeah, hopefully we can find some big ones guarding their nest. I got my little rod here with a real, where's it at? Right down there. Obnoxious colored little grub on it. I got a couple different things to throw around, but hopefully we can find some big old fish. So let's get to it. All right. The water's actually fairly shallow from what I expected it to be. We've had a ton of rain for the last week, and I figured there'd be a lot more water in here. It's one of the reasons I haven't gone out and fished at all. There hasn't been a big enough break in the rain to where I could actually go and do it. Oh, there's a fish. Well, there's at least a fish out here. I don't know if they're on beds. There's some little divots under this tree. Some fish chase it around, so that's right into the tree. Perfect, perfect. I'm off to a good start. That's not it. Oh. Apparently I'm very out of practice because I can't throw a cast to save my life here. Right back into the tree again. All right, well, now we've lost it. Well, all right. Oh, there's a duck nest in there, I guess. Well, I gotta fix this. Well, that was a great start to the video, like 2 minutes in, and I've already lost my lure and scared a duck, but retied, switched out to the yellow one. So we're gonna go right back where we were, continue making the same bad cast, see if I can't hook one of those fish. I saw a couple of them. I just gotta get, damn it, it's hard trying to throw it far enough but not super high. That's a good one. Not good enough. They're like right under those branches, which is very obnoxious. I'm gonna give this one more cast and then I'm gonna move on because I'm sure we're all tired of me sitting here doing this. I lied. There we go. And the fish didn't come out. Huh. Ooh. Someone been catching, filleting, throwing back some large bass that are in here. Let's see. Let me see if this will show it. Gotta fill with my camera here real quick. So you see that white thing down there? Hold on a sec. All right, I got a new GoPro. So now I can kind of zoom so you can see a little bit better that white thing. That is a largemouth bass. Someone has caught, filleted, and thrown back into here like assholes. And pretty good size for a creek. That's probably maybe a 2-pounder at most. But a little dead filleted bluegill next to it as well. I don't know, it's a little creek that runs through some neighborhoods. Probably fairly polluted. I don't know if I'd keep fish out of here. But it is very clear, so who knows. Yeah, seems this ain't the ticket yet. Ooh, decent sized bass just swam out. Shame I scared him off. A couple of bass swimming around through here. I think that's a trout. It's got a lot of interest in my lure. That's a rainbow trout. Hold on a sec. I gotta tie something new on. I can't just not try to catch that. Alright, because we saw a trout, we've tied on a rooster tail. I got a 1/8 ounce bright ass silver rooster tail. Silver works really well in sunny conditions and clear water. Yep, there it is. There's a little school of trout in there. They must have came from a stocked pond somewhere. And I bet they're plenty hungry because there's not a lot for them to eat in here. That's a sizable trout too. My biggest trout of the year, because I haven't caught any trout this year so far, but he's a little beat up. But he's a nice, pretty fish. If I had planned to catch trout, I may take him home, but I did not. So he's gonna get released back into the water. Where my pliers at? These guys are so hard to hold. All right, buddy. Oof. Well, I can see him down there. He seems like he's all right. Yeah, he's swimming off. That's a good trout for this little creek. I wonder how long he's been stuck in here. I saw a few of them. Let's see if we can catch some more. Oh, the second it hit the water. I didn't even start reeling yet. I saw him come and slam it. These guys must be starving in here. Another decent sized trout. Yep, there he goes. Pulled off right as I went to pick him up. Do I have barbs on this thing? I think my barbs are bent in. I must have been using this back in Washington. Well, I forgot to turn the camera on for the cast, but lost my rooster tail in those trees over there. So I switched back to my little grub tail. I'm pretty sure it's gonna do better for what I'm trying to accomplish. And because the water's so clear, I switched out to a more natural color presentation. So if it doesn't work, maybe we'll go back to the big obnoxious one. Or not big, but you know, the obnoxious colored one. And okay. Well, but generally in clear water you want a more natural looking lure. So I figure out how to untie this. There we go. I'm trying to get up around under these trees. Anything that's on the shoreline where I'm at gets spooked off as I walk, because I got to get right up on the shoreline and they don't like that. So I'm trying to kind of toss around under these trees where I assume there might be fish. So far, nothing really doing. Well, one benefit of this ultra clear water is I can just see when fish don't give a damn. Well, now I'm back in the tree, getting out of it. God dang it. I am just... Jake was right. I do spend half of my videos just tangled up in trees. Alright, got that one back, I think. Yep. Got it back. Well, you know, you gotta make those risky casts to find the fish. Because they're hiding up in all that cover and stuff. So, you know, that's where you gotta go. Then things get tangled. It's not my fault that that's where the fish are. Well, now I'm on a stick down in the water. That didn't take long. Did it break? It broke. I am just on a roll today. That is the third thing I've lost now. All right, let's try this again. Not quite the cast I wanted, because I got to get like right up in there. That's why I lose so much stuff. Y'all think I just suck at this, which you're not wrong. I just, I know where the fish might be, maybe. There's only one way to find out, and that's to get a lure in there. But they're not in there. Well, we're down to the part of the creek that I have the most faith in as far as this side of it is concerned. It gets real deep. There's a lot of branches and logs around. There's a lot of this gunk stuff. And the fish really like this kind of stuff to hang out under. So, oh yeah. Yeah, okay. They are definitely just right under that gunk. I saw them just jolt out at it when I threw it in there. Better cast than that. Maybe I'll finally catch one. Is that a bass? It's not a good cast, but hey, just gotta get right up around these trees. Oh, that guy had it for a second. I think these guys are a little small. If I can get it just right, I think we'll be able to hook into, something. Damn it. They're just all schooled up right here in front of me. Well, it's not going great. Yeah, they're all pretty small. All right, well, let's move around it. There's better water, I guess. Can't spend. Ooh, there's a decent largemouth cruising around over that way. A few largemouth cruising around through here. Alright, that's not what I wanted. Where did it go? There it is. Ha! Finally! Not the size I'm after. I mean, it's not a bad one, but it's not the big chunk and bluegill I was looking for, but it is a bluegill. So, we at least finally got one. Let's see if we can find the big old suckers. That's what I came out here to find, big bedding bluegills. Long ears, pumpkin seeds, greens, something. So far, this just ain't been it. That's a better fish, I think. Oh yeah, that's what I'm after right there. That's the one. Look at that. That is a bluegill. Here, buddy. It's yeah, you could actually eat the whole lure. There we go. Nice hold on his mouth. Look at the size of that bluegill. That's a good bluegill. That's what I'm after. And I'm hoping, I need to get myself a scale, because in Arkansas, we have a program called the Master Anglers Program. And let me get this guy back. So we have a Master Anglers Program, and all you have to do is if you catch a fish of a certain species, of a certain weight, I think there's 7 or 8 categories. I've got it saved in my wallet somewhere. Let me pull it up here so y'all can't see all the things I keep in my wallet. But all you have to do is take a picture with it. There it is. So this is part of the list. So bluegill, a 1 pound bluegill. That guy wasn't a pound, but yeah, he was maybe half a pound. So I mean, he would have counted for the long ears. But that's what I'm hoping that maybe I can start getting in on that action. Because when you do it, they send you a certificate if you catch 1 fish off of the list for each category. So like if I caught a 1 pound bluegill, I could get a Master Angler Sunfish certificate, and they send me a little pin. And then I can get all of them. They do something special, so there's a little, oh, he let go. So I mean, that'd be nice to do. I know that was probably a terrible explanation, but I'm a little sidetracked by fish. Damn it. Little guy coming pecking at me. Oh man, I think my little dude on his last leg there, he's kind of ripped out. Well, that happens. Time to change him out. You know what, just for poops and giggles here, let's go back to the pink. Didn't really get a fair shot at that. We lost it pretty quick. I think they seem like just a little bit small for the hook, but we can make it work. There, that looks pretty good. A little further back on that tail too. I wonder if they're gonna be enticed by this strange new color. Green and yellow didn't really do it, but maybe it was just because I was in an area without a lot of fish. It doesn't have much action to it, I'll tell you that. Seems like it's made of a much stiffer plastic. Oh, it's being a little back on the tail. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, there's some fish. Haven't noticed me. Damn it. Well, they grabbed it right quick, so maybe the bright color is a bit of the ticket. They're just kind of small. I thought some of them looked all right, but I don't know. They're definitely hitting it. There we go. They do seem to like the pink. That is an okay bluegill. Not quite like the big monster we got earlier, but that's a respectable one. It's got that red dot on him. I mean, it could be a red ear sunfish, but he doesn't have a lot of the colors like a red ear would. I don't know. Sunfish are so hard to identify, and they get so interbred. It's just something I'd have to look into. Because I caught that one. Are all the others gone? Yep, they all took off. All right, well, Pink, you got your shot. When you're throwing around fish, they do seem to like you. So I don't think your tail has very good action. Yeah, I think it's hit pretty dang fast. Just not by big enough fish to matter. I can play around with these little guys all damn day. They're loving it. See if I can find me another larger specimen. Ready? Doing some good here. Another little guy. Knock it off, knock it off. All right, last lure choice is my favorite little creek lure that I have now tangled up in my line. There we go, Bitsy Minnow. And because the kind of brighter colors seem to be getting a little more attention, I've gone with the big old red crawdad pattern. Now, my one issue with this is that it does not go down very deep. And I need it to go down a little bit more than like 2 inches, which it does sometimes. This one kind of swimming cockeyed. They all seem to do this lately. I don't know what it is. I didn't used to have this problem. I used to just tie them on and catch fish. Oh, bass is definitely into that. He came running when he saw it. All right, let me see if I can adjust this slightly. There we go. This is kind of, straighten that out a little. Let's see if that works. But the bass saw that and he was fired up. That's better. Definitely better swimming now. Still a little bit sideways, but a great improvement. Oh, there's something. What is this? I was trying to get my lure undone. That's a sizable little sunfish. What are you, buddy? No, no, no! There he goes. That was a bluegill. That was a good bluegill. That was the kind of size bluegill we're here to find. I got 2 of them. I'm going to count that one. I got him out of the water. He came off and flopped in the mud. I don't know if I got down far enough for y'all to see. But, all right. I mean, it's been a while since I've caught a fish. So that was exciting, and what I'm trying to find. So, I mean, I'm not a total failure today. I'm doing a little bit here. All right. Back here to our, basically where we started. Make our way down. Needs to come redig these steps down here. They've definitely gotten a bit washed out. Well, that ain't coming back. Right over that big branch. I'll be amazed if I get it out of this tree. Oh. Nope, there she goes. Well, I think that's good enough to call it. One last thing before we go, there's a baby turtle right down here under me. Curious. Sitting right there in my shadow. Going out. I was going to try to grab him, but I don't want to really get my pants all wet. He's going under the cinder block. You can see him now. He's coming out of my shadow, going into the cinder block. I was going to try to grab him, but I guess we're not going to do it. Well, I didn't go quite like I wanted. We didn't find a single sunfish bed. No bluegill or nothing. We did catch some chunking bluegills. I'm gonna say I got 2 of them, even though we only really got to look at 1. I got a few other things, tried some lures out, kind of get a feel of what's going on around here. Found this basketball, which I'm struggling to hold on to now. Got it. Got tangled up there. We'll fix that. And caught some rainbow trout, which is a nice surprise. Didn't expect that. So overall, I'm going to call today a success. At the very least, it was nice to get out and catch some fish. It's been a while because of all the rain and everything that we keep getting like every other day. So with that, we're going to call it here. I'm going to go leave this basketball on a park bench and catch y'all next time.